I was out in the world today. One point, some guy I was going past was talking to somebody else, and he pulled up on his phone, and there was a picture of what looked like a Secret Service guy. Yeah. With his weapon drawn. They don't do that very often. And he looked very serious. And in my interactions with the Secret Service, they are very serious. I got to drink with him in Kalamazoo some years ago. One of the presidents was coming into town to do something, so the Secret Service were there, and my roommate was friends with him. Hey, we're in town. Hey, they're in town. Hey, they're gonna go down to the bowl, whatever the hell it was, and do some drinking. And he says to me, he says, Andrew, he's like, you want to go? And I'm sitting around like, well, yeah. I had a clean cut at the time. I get my hair cut every once in a while, so I could fit in a good shave and clean cut. I can carry on this military attitude, which isn't always very serious. If you know enough military guys, the military attitude can be pretty boisterous. But yeah. So we met them down at the bar. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Good, good. Nice to meet you. And we drank for some hours there. And they sit there, and you look at the table of them. They weren't dressed in their suits. They weren't like Wayne Gretzky going to a sports bar and saying, no, I'm here to relax. They were plain clothes, you know, just visiting with an old friend and Judas. And so I didn't bother much. I was just drinking. And as I said, they kept it together. Something about the air in the place with them in the middle of at a table, it's different. And there's some kind of power that comes with being around people like that. It's not real power, it's an illusion. It's the illusion of power, being around power. And there was one of them was at the bar getting a drink, and I looked over and I see he got caught up. And I had known these guys enough, and not like we were friends. But I looked, and there's this guy standing there talking to him and talking to him and talking to him. I got my beer. And I felt myself, oh, I'm around power. And finally I walked up, and this guy wouldn't shut the fuck up. He's just in this Secret Service guy's face. And I walked up and I said to the Secret Service guy there, I said, hey, I said, you know this guy? He said, no. And I looked at him, I said, get the fuck out of here, to that guy. Just shut the fuck, get the fuck out of here. And he's like, what? And I said, ah! And I put on the fucking, it was just like power rolling. I could tear arms off right now. Something about it. And I get the fuck out of here. And he's like, ha. And he backed off. And he went over. Next thing, there's some fight going over there. And I go, get the fuck out of here. And all I can imagine, these Secret Service guys are going, what the fuck is this? You know, they don't drink like soldiers. They don't drink like cops. They drink with an air of dignity that's keeping an eye on things. And, you know, soldiers and cops, they'd be tearing the fucking place up. It was a very relaxing night of drinking, but I wanted it to stay that way. Get the fuck out of here. And that's what I'm saying, you're feeling that power. And it's good to see these guys that serious. That guy with the gun today, he was serious, just like if he'd been sitting at the bar drinking. It's just, he got to do something else on a different day. And I look at these people that are going all over this place, this great nation of ours. And there's pictures of people, and there's a picture of a guy with his feet up on the desk pointing at his dick. And he's like, and I'm thinking, well, yeah, that's good thing he doesn't believe in COVID, because now we got a good look at him, and he's gonna be easy to find. There he is, sitting there just high on life, And what people don't realize is that sometimes getting on high on life can lead to a terrible hangover. I'm sure tomorrow he's gonna wake up and go, what the fuck did I just do? As somebody's pounding on his door, they're busting through, he's going, ah. I'll tell you what you did. You did St. Vitus's dance. St. Vitus's dance is a matter of mass hysteria, mass hypnosis. People get in that kind of group with other people that agree with them so completely, and they're like, and they lose their fucking minds. They forget what they generally know on a daily basis. Say you're going to your job, you can't just smoke right in the middle of everything. It says smoking, no smoking indoors, but nobody's just lighting a cigarette. You might walk in by mistake with one, be sitting there talking to somebody, and they're looking at you, you go, oh shit, I just broke a rule, I didn't even mean to. But St. Vitus's dance, that promotes the breaking of rules. If you're gonna break rules, you gotta do it on your own and behind the scenes. You can't break the rules right out in front of everybody, with everybody. They're all coming, man. And so the Secret Service, serious group of people. And they, like everybody else, like the military, the way it's supposed to be, you do not break an unlawful order. And so if they're being told to do something by somebody that isn't right, they're not going to listen to that either. Now let's dance. Put on your high heels and dance for me. Somebody needs to be taking responsibility for all this.